Hi members, just come out of the gym and it's absolutely pouring down with rain and I can see big storm clouds in the background. So I'm not going to take too long on this Facebook Live. What I did want to share with you very quickly is most of you know that my dad has arrived and he's been here a week tomorrow, and he is well aware now of my 90-day health and wellbeing challenge. And when he arrived on the first day, he said to me, his words were, you don't want to be too extreme with this. You don't want to be like, you're going very extreme, okay? Because all I was really doing was exercising every day and counting my calories and just letting him know that I had to be aware of what's on the menu, and if we ever went out, which we would go out a lot while he was here. And so that was his words the very first day. Anyway, he sort of has pushed that a little bit. Even though he's been coming to the gym with me, he loves coming to America and he loves eating the odd cheeseburger or the hamburger, a good American hamburger especially. He loves the American food, and it's a way of him being able to sort of lash out a bit and spoil himself. And I think he's a bit disappointed that I'm on this 90-day health and wellbeing challenge because I can't join in with some of those meals. And hi, Matthew. Good that you're checking in. Yeah, I look very fresh. Just come out of the gym, Zumba, and it's absolutely pouring down with rain outside, so I got soaking wet as well at the same time. But yeah, just explaining about my dad wanting to spoil himself while he's over here, and that's fine. I'm, basically saying to him, go ahead and, do what you want. It's fine, but I just have to be cautious about what I'm doing. Anyway, slowly but surely, he's been starting to watch the calories that he's burning on the walking machine, like he's being competitive and he's beating me, like he wants to make sure that he doesn't come under the 500 calories now because I'm doing that in 60 minutes. And he's also now starting to look at, because on some menus in the restaurants, they're actually putting the calorie count on there. So he's starting to look and starting to make choices around certain meals now that when he's going out. So it's quite interesting what happens. You don't have to directly instruct someone to do something. I think just being around someone, it's the power of influence. And it's the same thing that happened to me when I was in Charlotte just 5 weeks ago with Claudia. And it was the power of influence. It was the power around being around her and seeing her disciplines, watching her make certain choices, and knowing that she's fit and knowing what she does with her fitness regime. So it's just that power of influence, and being around someone, you actually can start to influence someone, and that's exactly what's happening now. And it was interesting because Darren Carrington posted an incredible video in the 90-day video journey, so go and have a look at that. He actually tagged me in it, and it was sort of a shout out to me with respect to me sort of battling and struggling a little bit with Dad being here and struggling to sort of get drawn into some of those temptations when you go to these restaurants. And he filmed this video in the middle of the Sahara Desert, as he is a marathon runner. He's an incredible athlete, and he does ultra marathons in the desert. It's incredible. And he shared some, insights into your subconscious mind and your body, and, some of the questions you can ask yourself to sort of snap yourself out of it and sort of continue forward and continue moving forward. And the questions will highlight awareness, and awareness about your subconscious trying to pull you back into your comfort zone and not allowing you to stretch yourself and push yourself further. So it was just an interesting share. So I shared that with Dad this morning. He was completely absorbed into this video. Like I saw, he was just completely watching, and he was making reference to me in that video from halfway across the world. It's amazing. And I think he was a bit blown away by that. As a result of him watching that, and he was quite impressed, as a result of watching that, he actually got asked to my property manager's office for lunch, and they served Dunkin' Donuts and coffee. And he did have one, and that's fine. And the lady there actually gave him some donuts to bring home for me. And he knew how serious I was. He left them on the kitchen counter, went outdoors, and then he'd left them there. And I thought, oh, that's a dangerous thing. I mean, these were my absolute favourite Dunkin' Donuts, like maple syrup and everything. And but he came back indoors, grabbed the bag, and then left without saying anything. So there we go, the power of influence. I just wanted to share that with you. You don't have to be directly instructing people. You can influence people just being you, being that person, and being in the vicinity of other people. So very quick share. It's day 40 of the Health and Wellbeing Challenge, and I just wanted to check in very, very quickly. So that's me, Trish, leadyourlifestyle.com, a life of freedom and choice. Bye, Matthew. Thanks for joining. Bye, everyone.